And I'm out.
Oh my God. Tell me, just tell me how you live it, how you get it, how you live it, how you get it.
What's up, y'all? So we were sent an e-bike to review. For those of y'all that are new to my channel, I really like e-bikes. To me, it's a great way to relieve stress because you get to go outside and get a workout in, or you can go outside and just cruise around your neighborhood, you know, enjoy the scenery of your neighborhood, stuff like that. So the bike we were sent is a KBO BREEZE Commuter Electric Bike. Right now, this bike costs $14.99. The weight of the bike is 62 pounds and the maximum weight of the rider is 300 pounds. Now regarding the speed, I think this bike has a max speed of 22 miles an hour on throttle only. But I think on pedal assist, I think you can get up to 25 plus miles, but we're gonna test that out in the video when we ride around the neighborhood. So what we're gonna do is unbox this, put it together, go through all of the features and everything. And then because this is a commuter bike, we're gonna go on a commute in the bike. You know, I'm gonna run an errand in the bike just to see how it is. And we're gonna maybe compare this bike to some of the other e-bikes that I have so we can test out the speed and see how long it lasts regarding the battery life and everything like that. Ready to put this bike together?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Alright, let's do it.
It's like you dissed the Himiway, man.
Alright, so this is everything the bike came with. It looks pretty put together, to be honest.
Yes, sir.
And it looks like they put extra emphasis on this bike being a commuter bike because the rear rack is already installed. What? And they've also installed the rear light. The rear light is already installed too. So it looks like the handlebar is attached, but it looks like we're going to have to put the handlebar together, but it's already attached via wires. And I love the size of the tires. Look like they're 27.5 inches, these tires here. So
wait, did you tell about some keys on that bike, on the bike seat?
Oh yeah, it looked like it also came with, of course, a bike seat and a front fender that we're going to have to put on. And it looks like the keys that go to the battery here, which is already attached, are on the bike seat. And this battery is a 48 volt, 16 amp hour battery, and it's supposed to help you go a maximum of 55 miles per charge. So we're gonna use the keys to charge the battery before we do anything here. Okay, the battery removes pretty easily. And looks like this e-bike also came with a box. Let's see what's in the box. Okay, see what's in the box here. Always have to look at the owner's manual. Sometimes when you get e-bikes, the directions are kind of suspect, but it doesn't look like we're gonna have to do a lot to put this bike together anyway. So let's see what the directions look like here. Oh, hey, these directions have labels.
Hey.
Very good. Thumbs up for the labels. Assembly. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's going to be that hard to put together, to be honest, but I guess we'll find out. The box also has a full-blown toolkit. Very nice. With a variety of wrenches. Very nice, very nice. I think this is a cup holder. I don't know what this is. Still don't know what that is. I'm going to have to look that up. And it came with this. This helps you put the front wheel on. And it came with, look like we're gonna have to put on the pedals. And again, you can screw these on with your hand for the most part, but I think you need a wrench to help you after you get it on with your hand a little bit. But the pedals are labeled, so that means we can't just rip it out the bag. We have to try to make sure we know which is left and which is right.
I'm sure it's labeled on the pedal.
Oh, I think this is a cup holder here. Came with a cup holder, it looks like.
I think they give you a choice.
Oh, we got other boxes. Let's see what these in these other boxes. Oh, we got a light.
Yes, sir.
Very nice. Come with a light. Looks like we are going to have to install this light, but it looks like it's going to be easy to install.
Yes, sir.
Cool. Okay, and look like the last box is our battery charger. So we're going to get this battery charged right now. It can be charged on or off the bike, and the battery will automatically stop charging when it's fully charged. Also, it looks like this battery can be used as a cell phone charger or a USB charger. Look like it has the USB slot here. Looks like the handlebar, which we're going to install, also has an LCD display, which is already installed on the bike. We're going to start by putting the front tire on. Going to make sure that this front disc brake lines up with this left side of the bike fork here. There's a slot in here that goes to this disc brake. Alright, so although there's not a whole lot that you have to install with this bike, the directions are actually not very descriptive. For example, we're trying to install this headlight and this front fender here. And what we are told is install fender and headlight, attach the front fender and the headlight by the screw.
What?
Okay. Alright, to connect the headlight wires, it comes with two wires here. One is black, one is red. And kind of like you charge your car, red is positive and black is negative. And it shows positive and negative on the back of your light here. So all you have to do is match up red with positive and black with negative. Put those in these. They have latches within the positive and the negative hole behind your light. Alright, so this was one of the easier bikes to assemble, to be honest. The only thing that we had to install was the front wheel. We had to install the seat, of course. We had to install the handlebar, even though it was already connected via wires. I think the hardest thing to install was this headlight with the front fender. Again, the rear rack was pre-installed. The rear wheel, which has a 500 watt motor in it, was pre-installed. It looks like this bike has front and rear disc brakes. This bike also has front suspension, which is adjustable. It has adjustable suspension in the front. So if you want to, and I love this feature. I have another bike with the same feature, and it really does help when you're riding. So you can adjust the suspension here. You can move it down for less suspension, and you can move it up for more suspension. You can also lock the suspension if you're on a really flat surface and you want to go up a hill on a really flat surface. So we're going to put it in the middle here. This bike has 7 speeds and it has a twist throttle, and I believe regardless of what pedal assist mode you're in, you can always use the throttle if you want to go full electric. Now this seat does look like a seat that is supposed to relieve pressure as you're riding. And I must say this is probably the most heavy duty rear rack that I've experienced on an e-bike. So they are really trying to emphasize that this is a commuter bike for you to get around your neighborhood, maybe run errands and things like that. Alright, going to go through the LCD display features here. First, I want to say if you want to turn your headlight, your LCD light, and your rear light on, you press and hold the plus button. Okay, so now that I've hit the plus button, I pressed and held the plus button. My headlight is on, my LCD light is on, and my rear light is on. Okay, now if you press and hold the minus button, you're going to walk assist. So you press and hold the minus button, see, and that takes me into walk assist. Okay. Now immediately you have some features here. If you press plus and down, you can change your pedal assist mode. So by default, looks like I'm in mode 1. If I press 1, I'll go into pedal assist mode 2, 3, 4, and you have 5 pedal assist modes. Okay. No matter what pedal assist mode you're in, you can always use your throttle to go electric only. Let's try that out here. Okay, and I'm sure the throttle will probably take you to max speed no matter what pedal assist mode you're on. Okay, now gonna go through the different screen options we have here, and to change screen options here you press the M button. We're now going to talk about the different features on this LCD display that you can change here, and you can change from one feature to another by clicking the M button. So the first feature we see is you can see your trip odometer, which is a kilometer, shows a km symbol here. To go to the next feature that you can see, and that's going to take you to your max speed, so it'll show you the maximum speed that you've ridden on your current bike ride. Hit M again, and that's going to take you to your odometer. So it doesn't look like we've ridden this bike a whole lot, right? I'm going to hit M again, and this is going to take you to your ride time. So it's going to show you for your current trip, how long have you ridden. That's what this will show you. Okay. Hit M again. The symbol here shows you your cycle display. We're going to hit M again, and we go back to the trip odometer. Okay. Now also you can see up here I have my miles per hour. I showed my how much power do I have on the bike, that we haven't fully charged it. And here is all of the features on the LCD display, and we're going to go through more of them when we ride. Now I do think you can change some of your general settings using this LCD display, and to get to that feature to change your general settings, you press and hold the plus and the minus button at the same time. Okay, now you have a different screen here. So this first screen, it looks like this is for your single mileage setting. So we're gonna leave that alone. And to navigate to the next screen, you press M. Okay. The second screen is supposed to help you change your maximum speed on your bike, but looks like it's set to 22.5. I'm not sure if I can change it on this bike. Y'all comment below if y'all have KBO. I'm going to call it KBO from now on. And let me know if there's a way to change your maximum speed settings on there. But right now it looks like throttle only maximum speed is 22.5 miles an hour. We're going to hit M again. This is going to take me to my third screen here, which is my wheel size. We don't need to do anything with that one. Get to the next screen here. Now this fourth screen gives me the option to change the way I calculate speed from miles per hour to kilometers. And if I want to change it, you press up or down. Okay. If I want to go back to my normal screen, I'm going to press and hold plus and minus again. Didn't look like I just had to press it. We're going to take the bike outside now, go on a commute, do some racing, test out the speed and test out the battery a little bit. So now I'm about to test out the 5 modes of this bike. The battery is fully charged. It took 5 hours to charge the battery fully. A couple things I want to mention that I didn't mention before. It does come with somewhat of a bell. Not sure if anybody will hear that when you're riding, but I still think it's pretty cool. Again, I want to emphasize that this is a commuter bike. It's for your neighborhood commute, so maybe if you work close, you can go back and forth from work. They put extra emphasis on the commuter because look at this rear rack. I mean, I can't go on enough about how sturdy this is for an e-bike. This is the sturdiest rear rack that I've had on an e-bike. Also the wheels. You can tell the wheels complement more of a commute, which is pretty cool. So we're going to start out with mode 1. Alright, we're going to start out by trying this thing out on mode 1. See, I'm on mode 1 here. Let's see exactly how fast we go here. Mode 1. Okay, mode 1. Like I'm going about 12. Oh, mode 1 gets up to about 14, 15 miles an hour. Mode 1. Not bad. And I like my handlebars bent back a little bit because I like the handlebars close to me. I know that y'all probably think that's weird. Check the brakes out. Hey, nice. Smooth brakes. All right. Mode 1. We're now going to change this to mode 2 here. Okay, mode 2. See how fast we go on mode 2. Oh. Mode 2. Mode 2 about 17 miles an hour. So went up about 2 miles an hour. Mode 2. I love how it doesn't jerk when you change modes.
Alright.
Now going to try out mode 3. Mode 3 here. Okay. Let's see how fast we go on mode 3. Okay, mode 3. About 19, 20 miles an hour on mode 3. Not bad. Again, I love the brakes and just how smooth it stops. No jerking, no none of that. So yeah, this is really for comfortable commutes from what I've seen so far. We're now going to change this to mode 4. So far I can tell they really emphasize on this bike on smoothness and comfort. It doesn't jerk when you change modes. It doesn't jerk when you change gears. All right, mode 4. Mode 4. About 23 miles per hour. Mode 4. Nice. Okay. Mode 4, 23 miles per hour. Very nice stop. Mode 4. All right, now going to switch it to mode 5. Okay, let's see how fast we're going on mode 5, which is the highest mode here. Y'all ready? Okay, mode 5. See how fast we go on mode 5. Alright. So far mode 5 I'm able to get up to like 24 and some change miles per hour on mode 5. Let's go back. Miles per hour, mode 5. Okay, so now we're gonna compare my KBO Commuter to my Ecotric 20-inch fat tire bike. They're both 500 watts. So we're gonna see just how faster the KBO is than this bike, and we're going to go electric only. And then after that, we're going to go ahead and go for a commute around the neighborhood. I'm actually going to go on a commute because I have to get some things from the store that's not that far from me. So,
what?
We're about to race. Both bikes are fully charged here. I weigh a bit more than you, quite a bit more, and I have a backpack on, so maybe that'll give you an advantage. All right, electric only. Ready, set, go. You gaining on me. And I'm out. Going about 21, 22. So it does look like my KBO bike beat you in a race. Even though it does look like the Ecotric had more takeoff speed, I eventually caught up and passed you by quite a bit, right? It was, I think you were like 4 or 5 bikes behind by the time we got to the finish line. How'd that make you feel?
Sad.
A few things I really like about this bike: the suspension. Even though this is not an off-road bike, you will have random bumps and cracks on your commute, and with the suspension you really don't feel it. Just to be honest with you, you really don't feel any type of bump or any type of uncomfortability while you're riding. I do like the speed, just for my own selfish reasons. I wanted to go faster. But 22.5 miles an hour, throttle only, is more than enough speed for a commute. I'm on a trail with my little cousins here, and I actually have to scale back the speed on this bike so that they can keep up with me. So 22.5 miles an hour is usually probably a little too fast for a commute, to be honest, but definitely fast enough for a commute. Trying throttle only here on the street, on the right lane, of course. Yeah, I'm able to get 22.5 with ease on electric only in the street here. Pretty cool. So KBO BREEZE electric commuter bike for $14.99 for a commuter bike. On a scale from 1 to 10, I actually give it a 9. I like the fact that it was pretty easy to put together. It was pretty pre-assembled when we got it. I think the only issue we had was putting the light on, but what you can't figure out in the instruction manual that they send you, they actually have a YouTube channel that has all of these steps in there. I didn't know about that when I was putting the bike together. But the YouTube channel can follow you through the steps. But I love the fact that it was easy to put together. I do wish, selfishly, that it could go, that you could adjust the maximum speed. But I understand why they did it that way, because it is a commuter bike. And I didn't really have any reason to go beyond 22, 23 miles per hour. Speaking of the battery, supposed to go 55 miles per charge. Our trip was probably about an hour or more to go to and from where we were going, and I still have all of my battery bars. So, you know, over an hour to ride, no effect on the battery whatsoever in regards to bars. So the seat is kind of firm, to be honest. So I will be getting a softer seat. But I love the fact that you have lights. I love the suspension. For a commuter, I love the front suspension that you have. It makes your ride very, very smooth. I love the braking. I love the fact that there's no jerk. So when you go from mode 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, with a lot of e-bikes, usually it'll jerk you a little bit. But in this bike, there's no jerk. When you go from one mode to another, it's really, really smooth transition. And I love this rear rack. I think maybe I'll do a video where I actually have a bag that can go on the rack, or I might even put somebody back there. Y'all can see just how sturdy this is. So for the price as a commuter, comment below on what you would give this bike on a scale from 1 to 10. If there are any other e-bikes that you want me to review, comment below. Thank you KBO BREEZE for sending me this bike. Had to give an honest review, but hey, you got a 9 out of 10. A thumbs up. As a commuter bike, thumbs up. Y'all did a great job. Thank y'all for watching. Peace.